Nothing's happening.
That's unrelated. Just a random system stutter. Jake just pulled up the internet browser, and that upsets the CPU sometimes.
Well, what you guys want to warm up with? Let's not warm up with that one. I think it actually sounds good, but the distortion
It's like
is
the distortion's not. It's not even clicked yet. Like, what's distorting? It feels too quiet, but it might be my head.
check one.
We'll
two.
play a song and then I'll reassess our situation. Is that what you want?
Yes. It's gotta be Surrender.
It's like one of the two songs I play with a pick on bass.
Yeah, I pretty much only play Blink-182 songs with the pick. And even then I hesitate. Like, I'll try and play it without, and then halfway through I'll be just like, fine, and I'll get it out.
You gotta get that nice, like, that sound. I was gonna put the new strings on here today. Well, boiled strings on here today, but I ran out of time.
Refurbished strings, they call them.
All right, guys, we're just about to go. Check 2.
The EQ was turned off.
Check, check.
That would do it.
Check.
Check.
Check, check, check.
Hello. Nothing. What do you mean nothing? You can't hear anything? Your volume's turned down.
That's the first thing I was going to look at.
Hey.
Check.
Well, I would say we
Check,
saved
1,
you some
2.
time, but we
Check.
didn't.
There's a problem.
All right. There's
Hey,
the
he
problem
saved
right
you
there.
at least like half a second.
Take it away, Jeffies.
Hold on.
All right, don't. Oh yeah, I haven't even tuned yet. We're off to a slow start today. That is just fine. That's right where I'm at, actually. That's perfect for me.
You know, I'm kind of in that same zone.
My schedule's all off this week because for whatever reason, like work, like unexpectedly scheduled a bunch of like in-person trainings that, like, so I got Tuesday and Thursday, I got to be in a class all day, like 9 to 4, with all the other management in OITS. And then Wednesday, I had to come in, today, I had to go into the office because they're doing a training there on performance reviews for employees, which I don't have any employees right now, but I have a manager, so I have to do the training. So my schedule's all off.
Once you finally get an employee, you're going to really tell them how they're doing.
I'm trying not to. That's my problem. I don't want no employees. It's better this way.
All right, what song are we playing first, guys?
Surrender by Cheap Trick. Yep. Mommy told me, dang it.
So sad
Yeah, it's still farting.
I know, I don't like that very much. I think I must be the battery, I guess. The only thing that's changed, I left it plugged in the other day. That's probably has something to do with it.
Yeah, that would do it. I don't mind a little fart out of my bass guitar.
Jake, I just now remembering the frame rate on the camera is not correct. The Nikon. That was on my list of things to update before you got here, but I had a difficult, or I was busy. So the camera's on 20, the Nikon's on 24 frames a second. It's going to upset the capture card if we change it. I can change it, but it looks okay. I say we just leave it for now, and it's not going to hurt anything. It's just that camera's sending 24 frames a second, not 30. Oops. I can do it really fast, so I'll update it, but it might upset the capture card. We might have to restart the capture card. It won't be a big deal. Hey, oh, the capture card? All right, well, let me go change the camera real quick.
That's a nice shirt. The fancy shirt.
This is what I wore to work this morning, and I just left the shirt on and switched to some jeans.
There's a bathroom on the right. But you better make sure to go to the right gender bathroom. You are the girl.
Okay, it's fixed.
Yeah. You got anything pressing on your heart there, Mr. Luke?
What, songs to play, you mean?
Yeah.
I could put in a bunch of randos just to see what pops up.
Put in 3 randos.
It always picks songs that we've already played recently or
We can always
weird
reject
choices. I know, but it always picks.
Oh, that's a good one. However, I think we do that in the opposite arrangement.
It says that one.
Well, that just sets us up for our next part of our set, then. Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Anything on your heart, Matt?
Well, we need to play Not to Say.
Ooh.
What's not to say? Do we have it in here as not to say, or is it in here as something else?
No, I think it's not as in N-A-U-G-H-T.
Hi, Marley.
Probably don't have the lyrics for it. Oh, really?
Hello, Dusty.
All right, speaking of Dusty, you want to dust off this song?
What are you playing?
Not to say.
Not to
And
say.
it's spelled with N-A-U-G-H-T.
Yeah.
Not like N-O-T.
Pretty sure it's in the system. We have the lyrics up here. So. It's one of our low-key forgotten songs.
It's a good one. We just always forget about it.
Yeah, I completely forgot about it. Thank you, Luke.
I love this song.
We need to put on the whiteboard like songs to not forget that we're likely to forget.
All right, well, Hi, Morley.
It's jazz, Jesse.
Yep.
Just jazz it up. There you go. That's the spirit.
All right, that was pretty much the solo, just like 300 times faster. Oh no, he has the cold.
Tell Dad that tell him I said happy birthday. What?
Tell him.
Bring your phone to him and so I can tell him. Tell me when you're there.
Yeah.
That way I can apologize for not calling because I had every intention of it, but my routine is way off today, so I didn't.
All right. I'm choosing all my words to make sure that I've been heard. Retracing all my steps to find out what I regret. Oh, I just do not know if you love me so. I guess I'll just go. Replacing all my decks, my card made me sick out my neck. Job swing bugs stares at me, I just don't know what to believe. Oh, I wish I could just know if I love myself. Maybe I'll just go. Mountain round, the words still can't be found. The tears have gone away. Still I have not to say, to say.
I don't remember how the song goes from there.
I don't remember how it goes right there either.
This is where I used to play a solo part. Just play it through the first part. And then he goes to the chorus.
Running round, I still don't make no sound. The tears have gone away. Still I have not to say, to We forgot like a little tiny part.
I know.
And that's
There was something you lost there.
there's a little part where I do like a quarter verse.
There's the little part. It goes into the halftime. I do like a halftime part, and then it goes, and then it goes into the solo part, and because it goes to that little part where it's just like a dropout where you're like din 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 din, and then you play the part of the verse, that little part of the verse, and then and then you start playing the solo, and then we finish it like we did.
Yeah, we low-key did lose that one.
Yeah, no, it's been a long time since we played that one. I forgot. I was writing quite a few similar style songs at the same time
That kind of merged together into our consciousness.
into my consciousness.
Morley, have you found Dad yet? Tell us when you're there. I saw, I can't see all the queue now.
Mango's on there.
Yes, it is.
I'd be on board to do that. There was something.
Jake, can you scroll down on?
Oh, it's Make Up Your Mind. I think not available.
Let's
as
do
for
that one and then Mango. I could still use like one more warm-up song.
Oh yeah, Make Up Your Mind is on there. An old school one.
It was the first official Oceanside Hotels song.
Well, technically, I think Seaside Symphony was the first one we recorded, and
That's true.
then Make Up
But
Your Mind.
I don't feel like it was an official Oceanside Hotels song because when we actually formed the band, it wasn't on our repertoire.
Yeah, it's true.
And I know I've told you before, but like, Make Up Your Mind practically got rejected by my bandmates in Here to Stay.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they didn't
I don't know, it
really
doesn't-
reject it, but
It doesn't
they were,
feel right for Here to Stay, honestly.
Well, I mean, we were an evolving band, or at least I
Wow.
thought we were.
Yeah, I don't think that's where they were at.
No, there were a bunch of rich kids going off to college afterwards. I was the only poor person in that band.
I was like, what are you talking about? I went to college. I did it with crippling debt. You could have done that.
No, I'm saying they were doing that, and they were just like, oh, no, our parents are paying for college, so we're kind
Oh,
of...
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, no, I was the only poor person in that band. If any one of you is watching, I love you.
Anyway, doesn't.
I forgot to bring my whammy bar, and I'm upset about it.
It doesn't fit the Strat one, does it? Oh,
I don't know.
On there. There's one on the Jazzmaster. I guess. Well, I'll worry about it. Yeah.
I'll be fine. Just to get our past, leave it all behind. Stop breaking our backs just to make up our minds. Just to stay with me.
drum fill took me on that song.
Thank God for Keith
Yeah,
that night.
Keith just sat down there and like.
I went
and
upstairs to do something else, and Keith was just like, "No, I got you, man."
You would just reset it for me back in the primitive days, where you couldn't really punch. Or I guess it was punched in, but like.
You could kind of punch in.
Yeah, somewhat. I did so many takes.
It was just a real pain in the booty.
It took me
Think you're not
an
available.
hour or two.
We always love having you here with us. And Mike as well. Every little detail's a good...
Yeah, let's play that.
Let's do that one then. Mango. Mango, mango, te como. You've been practicing it, haven't you?
Nope.
No?
Yeah, I did actually, but that's all what I normally play.
You've been practicing it up here.
No, I literally I had the baby in my lap for a minute. Well, so I listened to it and like sing with it and like just like kind of mime, but then I later did a run with the baby in my lap.
You know the song.
I've got my finger, every little finger. I'm feeling fingers, I don't remember why.
I've got my finger on every little detail on how it happened. Don't remember why. Now I'm enchanted with every little detail. Stardust blooming. Don't remember why. Heartbeat pumping, adrenochrome experience. Feeling younger, I don't remember why. Don't remember why. Think that what it was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. All those other things I forget. I won't ever try to look too hard, 'cause I may never know what it was. I've walked in circles for what seemed like an eternity. It's so familiar, I don't remember why. Call me human, hold me to my fragile heart. What I was saying, well, I don't remember why. I think that what it was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. All those other things I forget. I won't ever try to look too hard, 'cause I may never know what it was. I need to reread the lyrics for that first verse because I've developed this problem where my brain skips a certain line into the next verse. and that's why I keep on screwing that up.
Dang it.
Did we call it something else? As
What it was, little finger, every little detail. I mean, what hasn't it been called?
I don't know. Also, I saw not available's comment about writers or artist block. Also, I'm glad we inspire you. It made me think though, like what do you do when you're experiencing like writer's block or like artist block? What's your
Me?
yeah? What's your go-to like method to get out of that?
What I've been doing recently is forcing myself gently. So I
It's like sit at the computer and turn it on and see what happens.
And
I do that sometimes.
I will keep on trying, and I can just delete out of every new project. It doesn't matter if
Think about all the people who have wronged me in life.
if I like start doing something and I really don't like it and I can't convince myself to like it, I'll hit delete and then I'll open up a new project and then I'll just keep on working. And if I come up with nothing, at least I practiced.
Yeah, I like that plan. Like you practice making a song even if you didn't make a song.
Making
got a ton of them in
is
song
something you need to
graveyard.
practice. It's not just something
Like
that
John,
you can do.
What was his name? I'll have to look it up. The songwriter for, was it the Eagles?
I don't know.
I would listen to probably anything that he had to say because the Eagles were very prolific songwriters. I have a lot of respect for the Eagles.
Yeah, they had a lot of hits.
And rightfully so. They weren't like one of those bands like, okay, Madonna had a lot of hits, but I really do not like Madonna. Sorry to anyone out there who likes Madonna. I'm not saying she was awful.
I
I'm
couldn't
saying
name
I
a
don't like
single
her.
song that Madonna has done. I don't.
La Isla Bonita.
Oh, yeah. The
I
guy I
am
was
a
thinking about,
material girl.
he wasn't the songwriter for the Eagles. He just happened to live in the same apartment. His name is Jackson Brown.
Oh, yeah, I know who he is.
Jackson Brown, he would just crank it out like you're just talking about. He would just every day go down to the piano and break it out. Just
That's what I'm trying to do.
Jackson Brown had hits of his own,
yeah.
like
Doctor My-
Doctor
Yeah.
My Eyes. I think that was a Jackson Brown hit.
Yeah, no, I also have a lot of respect for Jackson Brown, too. Doctor My
Jackson Brown wrote Take It Easy by the Eagles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jake, throw Carousel on the list. Mike has requested Carousel,
yeah,
which is
play
a
Mango.
great choice. We'll do that right after Mango. What else is on there? Oh, Monster. Oh, we got Monster. Jesse, bad Jesse.
Yeah, that's how we do it if you're doing the metal.
You know, if you reworked it, you could almost make it metal.
You can make anything metal if you try hard enough, but you know, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
And just because you can't doesn't mean you shouldn't.
Mango metal.
Yes, it does.
It's mango metal.
All right. that I don't know. Don't you know? Baby, don't you know you're my sweet little mango? Don't go. Baby, don't you go to some place that I don't know. Don't you know? Baby, don't you know you're my sweet little mango? Hey! Nuranga preciosita, la fruta de mi vida. Nuranga preciosita, preciosita. Warm apple cider out of the bites. Monday on top so we get it right. I'll record all your symphonies. They're in my head as you sing to me. Don't go far away to some place that I don't know. Don't you know? Oh, don't you know? No rana preciosita, la fruta de mi vida. Nuranga preciosita, preciosita. Hey! Nuranga preciosita, la fruta de mi vida. Nuranga preciosita, preciosita.
I was slightly ahead of you on that.
Yeah, a little bit. I was trying to look at you and be just like, remember?
Aw, dang it. I got caught in the moment.
That's okay. Not a bad run through. We need to do it later again. It sounded pretty good.
I started adding those accent notes on the, like on that part.
I was gonna say.
I like doing open hand stuff like that.
I was gonna say some of the accents that you're doing in general throughout the entire song, but also in that, it helps ground us because, it's a rhythmically slightly challenging song. So, yeah, when you can do those accents, that helps.
We could
ground
get the
us,
best viewers on stream, boo.
helps bring us back to you. So I like it.
Yeah, I try to fill in accent notes when I can.
Yeah. No, like I said, it sounds good and also helps us. So.
If I can add them in there, then I do.
Eso me gusta.
Dang old bot. Dang old
Band.
bot. Get out of there. Get the band hammer on that
Slam
bot.
on the band hammer.
Get him with the band hammer.
Nice catch.
We got any more we want to do
have
before
carousel.
we swap? Carousel?
Carousel.
Swap?
Carousel.
already broke on my Glory bass. It broke in half, and so like
It's probably made out of children's bones.
if you don't push it together by hand, then the strings will start moving this way.
What came apart
The nut
already?
split in half.
Oh no, the nut already
So
broke.
it's split in half, but the tension from the strings pulls one half of it away from the other.
Oh.
So you have to like
What?
push it back and play it for a little bit, and then make sure you push it back and then play it for a little bit. Yeah, no, I'll just buy a
That's
replacement
janky.
nut. But I actually like all of the rest of the bass, other than that.
I guess it is a Timu bass, so you know.
Yeah, no, they
It's
spared
not-
expenses on the nut. And also, we should play Mango again before the end of the night. I would really like to be able to play it for our next show.
If that ever happens, then we should do that.
What?
Do we have any shows coming up?
Do we have that one on the 17th?
That
No.
one got canceled, right?
Oh, that got
It never got
canceled too?
booked because
Well,
Brian
yeah.
never responded,
Oh.
and Taylor Smith just booked a show in Emporia or somewhere instead.
Well, never mind then. But we should still practice it.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, I think that's a fine goal. Let's just like, whenever we have a show in the books, we'll like make sure that one is show worthy.
And I'll try and finish that one song I'm working on by next week, so that way we can start working on that too.
All right, you guys ready for carousel?
I try to never bother with empathy. I thought it never looked good on me. Now I'm stuck between a world where I don't care and one where I don't stop. Thought I just needed to talk, but now I'm blowing up to just can't take it. So I'll just ride that carousel, riding past our stolen thoughts I thought were mine. So I don't have to soul to soul. So I'll just ride that carousel. I try to never bother with empathy. I thought it never looked good on me, but now I'm stuck between a world where I don't care, one where I can't stop. Thought I just needed to talk, but now I'm blowing up. I just can't take it. So I'll just ride that carousel, riding past the stolen thoughts I thought were mine. I don't have much soul to sell. So I'll just ride that carousel. So I just ride the carousel.
I'll just ride the carousel.
Riding past the stolen thoughts I thought were mine. I don't have much soul to sell.
I don't have much soul to sell.
I'll just ride the carousel. So I'll just ride the carousel. It was a surprise cough, okay?
It's one of those songs that wasn't written about like grandma or
Better than
granddad,
burping in there.
but seeing them in the video always reminds me. That song always reminds me of grandma and granddad.
Yeah.
Them being in the music video.
Yeah, I really cherish the fact that they were able to be.
Yep. So I always think about them when I play that song. I don't think he heard you. He might have heard you, but Jake said beer me on there. As Matt was walking away, like, I don't think he heard it.
I didn't hear it, so he probably didn't hear it.
Next?
Possibly.
Are we going to do blinding lights next?
Travis Barker movie where he just says.
So is the trick how fast you can get that? Yeah, take it, Jake. It's yours.
Yeah, he just does it really. He just can do it really fast.
That beer was intended for you.
Very difficult to do fast. That's for sure.
You guys want to know something funny about the repaired Les Paul here?
Can you call it repaired?
It's even got the same strings on it because I noticed they were new, and so I managed to get the strings off in such a way that I was able to reuse the original strings.
Can you call it repaired Paul?
We should.
The repaired Paul.
Because I was like, man, these strings are brand new. I just put them on here, and I was like, I don't want to waste these like elixir strings, so I just reused them.
Yeah. And man, if it works, it works.
You hear that, Jesse? Yeah. Not only did I glue the headstock back on, I reused the same strings.
Why did you do that, though?
Because they were brand new elixirs.
They were still good, all right?
They were good.
It still worked.
Well, we're about to find out how good they were.
We're gonna find out.
I glued the headstock back on this. Yeah, on the camera you're not even gonna see the repair, but yeah, I repaired I glued the headstock back on it. So let's see if the glue holds, shall we?
Mistakes. Are you singing it?
Yeah.
are you singing it? And you said, yeah.
I was singing it, but I meant I was
Well,
singing
yeah, you
it so
made it
you would
seem like
sing
you
it.
said you were gonna
I
sing
knew
it.
that you were singing it.
I'll
I
bomb
could
some
see
of the
that.
lyrics probably. Don't have me do it.
Made my mistakes, they keep me up to date, just like picturesque Oceanside Hotels, just like earthquakes and all the waves they make, the mountains crashing down on our parade. Oceans away, I've been looking for a way. Daydreaming mind that scan the countryside, looking for the sunny side of life. Unconscious thoughts that plunge me to this day. That you're just so far away. Oceans away, I've been looking for a way. Maybe it's me, maybe it's lack of decency, maybe it's everything that I ought not to be. Maybe it's them. I've tried but I can't win. Maybe it's everything that I ought not to mend. Oceans away, I've been looking for a way. La 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 la, ba ba dee da, la ba 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 dee da, la ba ba dee da, ba ba dee da. Made my mistakes, they keep me up to date, just like picturesque Oceanside Hotels. Oh, yeah.
This is a real Les Paul, yeah. Well, a real Gibson Les Paul anyway. With a good old-fashioned glued-on headstock, just like most of them are.
Yeah. I actually really like my Les Paul, my Epiphone now.
Yeah, it's a fine guitar, isn't it?
Yeah, I need to bring it out again. I just hate restringing it. Dude, the Bigsby is not fun to restring.
Is it as bad as a Floyd?
No, it's not as bad as a Floyd. It's not as bad as a Floyd, but harder than like just a hardtail neck. You just have to like put it around and like loop it in while holding it, while trying to hold this and screwing this in, not like using the tuner at the same time.
It's a thing. Yeah.
It's like it's 70%.
Well, the way you do it, you hook it on there, and you pull it tight, and so you put it through there, you make sure it's hooked on there, then you pull it and like stand it, like hold it with your finger and like give it tension on the bridge while you reel it in.
Yeah,
it's a
I would
whole
say
thing.
that it is.
It's a pain in the booty hole.
It's 70% annoying, with Floyd's being 150% annoying.
You're right.
were wrong.
I know it.
You thought wrong.
Apparently the top ones are the volume.
Did you guys already do make up your mind, or am I hallucinating?
We did.
It might be both.
Fair.
You couldn't make up your mind if you remembered it or not.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
There's Jake. There's
Hello.
the Jake cam up there.
Oh, there it is, finally. I say we just we get a green screen behind you and a green screen on the wall back there somewhere. Key it out, and then just have you floating around in the background.
You just have them on the wall.
put me as the green screen.
That's what I'm saying. So we'll green screen you so we can key you out there. Then we'll put a green screen on the wall so we can key the wall out, and then just put you in the wall.
Yeah, if we take a picture of the set and just don't touch anything.
Do a blank slate.
And then put a green screen back there, we could key in the background and have me bouncing around the background just floating.
No, I've been thinking for a long time about painting that whole wall green to make it just a key. I want to, but also I don't want to commit to it because I don't want it to always be green.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, float them around like the DVD.
Just like the DVD logo, yes.
That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's not what you're about to play.
What? Yes, it is.
That was not that song.
Her melody?
What you were just playing right now.
I think that's the bridge part.
Well, fine.
Yeah, that's my solo.
You know, he wants to
I was
pick
reviewing.
covers.
She always had sunken shoulders, brown eyes that could light up the room. Her melody was always stuck in my head, reminding me I shouldn't go too far. But I wanna see the world. I wanna see the world.
practicing it, haven't you, Luke?
No.
You could have said Jesse too.
I tried. Well, I mean, listen
Have
to
you?
it.
No.
I listened to it recently, and I was like, I'm trying to pay more attention to like the accents.
These next 4 songs in the queue were added randomly, so feel free to.
It just picked a lot of covers.
Oh, we never did play the middle.
The middle is actually one that I think I requested last week. But
But I
before we
think
get
we
to
do
that,
it in Al Revés.
Yeah.
I want to play one for Krista. She'll hear it. She may or not be may or may not be on the stream, but I want to do driver's license for Krista. I want to. If I do that, if I grab the
Driver's license.
I'll do it in this key.
Yeah, don't be a baby.
Jesse, but I can't. I have to be a baby.
I thought you were daddy.
I know.
One
just-
can
I
be
can't- I
baby
can't sing
and
this
daddy
dang
at
song.
the same thing at the same time.
I can be a baby who's also a daddy. Oh, then I'm just a baby daddy.
You're a daddy baby.
Daddy baby. There we go.
You make that. It sounds like some weird.
That's the name of my new
Daddy
band,
Baby.
Daddy Baby.
I got my driver's license last week. We always talked about 'cause you were so excited for me. Finally drove up to
like that I made up those stuttered notes on the. All right, I came up with that. That would sound cool.
Yeah, that's a nice addition.
Okay.
Touch.
That song is like just ever so slightly out of my. Well, it's not. I can sing it fine if I'm like focusing on just the vocals and not pushing. But every time I try to play guitar and stuff, I start pushing, and then by the middle of the bridge, my voice is like done.
Well, we can try trading it sometime.
Man, I really want to work separate ways back into the set, but like I just don't see how. As much as I know. The only reason I know that much is because MXPX did a cover of it that Luke and I listened to a lot when we were kids.
I could like jump in, like if that band was playing that song live, I could jump in on bass and probably do a convincing job just because I hear it on the radio.
That's how my brain works. Like if I am familiar enough with the song, I can usually just play it out of the gate.
Yeah, but I couldn't sing it.
That part is harder. What was I about to play? Oh yeah.
Just on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. There's something that I wanna say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. Don't got many friends left to talk to. No matter what, but I'm in trouble. You know I'd do anything for you. Thinking I'm keeping undercover. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. Try to keep my hands from shaking. Something in my mind's not making sense. Been a while since we were all alone. Feel like can't hide the way I'm feeling. Listen to even please watch your close eye die. And don't forget what I told ya. Just 'cause you're right don't mean I'm wrong. Another shot at to cry apart. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight.
Come back, don't want me like that. Jesse is a friend. Jesse is a good friend of mine. Lately something's changing and hard to
It's funny. Like I kind of like this pedal more now. I don't know why. I turned the bass knob down a little bit.
That would do it.
And not even that much.
Oh, I figured out the Beatenberg rhythm. So that bass line is, you can count it in 4/4 or 6/8, depending on the tempo.
What bass line?
Yeah, you can count it in 6/8 or 4/4. It's like a cross rhythm. It's weird.
What song is that?
Do what?
What song is that?
It's one that I'm working on.
I thought you were showing me a Beatenberg song. I was like, that doesn't sound like a Beatenberg song I know about.
No, it's the Beatenberg rhythm. Yeah, it's a mixture of 6/8 and 4/4, but in two different tempos. It's like it's like the polyrhythm. It's like they both go hand in hand, so you can do it either way. So if you do it in 4/4, you feel like you should be playing faster than you are, and if you do it in 6/8, you feel like you should be playing slower than you are. But they're both correct.
Must have the right amount of loops that it comes out to the right
Yeah.
amount of beats. What was I trying to play? Oh yeah. What time is it? 9:30ish. Okay. Mike wants "In My Head." That's Mike's
Right.
favorite song. Nothing wrong with that. We like playing it.
Well, I'm gonna write a song and call it "In My Butt."
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm sure it'll go over great. It will be the perfect pair to "I Got My Finger."
In my butt tonight.
Let's have a song where the first lyrics are "In my butt." I got my finger.
All right.
It'll be the
In my butt tonight.
Night, but we're getting close.
Oh, this guitar feels very familiar and nice. I'm glad I re-glued it.
Me too. It's a nice guitar.
I'm not actually want to do that, but let's see. We'll probably switch back here in a minute. I'll do one more like this, I think. Dang it, there was something I wanted to do.
That was also another one of those songs we didn't hear from Weezer that we heard. Further Seems Forever covered that.
Which
song.
was like pretty much exactly the
Thank
same
you,
as
Carl.
the original. Thank
It
you,
was.
Carl.
It was basically the same. And that's when I first heard it. I heard it before the Weezer version.
So it wasn't me who was out of tune.
Yeah, all that bending did it.
Yeah, that'd do it.
Yeah,
How are you doing tonight, Carl?
Carl.
It's not a fuzz pedal.
Well,
it's a tube
it's a
pedal,
fuzzy pedal.
which turns to fuzz.
It sounds like this. Yeah, this pedal has its place, but it's fuzzier than
I like it.
It works good for that.
I wouldn't use it for every song, but it's good for the song that you use it for.
Anyway, oh yeah.
I do love this snare. It'll be cool to record with it when we get to that point.
We're gonna get there. We're basically there. I mean, it's possible now. We just need to like make a plan.
We already have guide tracks.
For which
So
song?
it sounds like I need to make a plan.
Reoccurring dreams. No, I mean I can make a plan, but you're the one who has the studio here. If he
Yeah,
wants
no,
to
there's
come
guide tracks. I
We
just
need
need
to do
make
every
a
little
plan.
detail.
I need to
if he
set up
wants
the
to come
project.
in,
Some people always like that one.
Guys got to set up once a month to show up in the studio and record.
that sounds good to me. Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to come and show up and
I'm
jam
on
on
board.
my
That might be a
EQ.
good idea to like at least we can make like some kind of progress and stuff like that.
We need some more tunes.
It's not
out
that I
there.
can't do that. I just always go out and start fixing stuff on Saturdays. But we could just make Saturdays or Sundays a record day.
I could always just record all the stuff except for drums and steal it all, and then have you record drums here. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna
Nice.
steal your spot. I'm not gonna steal your parts.
Bose Quiet. It sound nice. The Bose Quiet Comfort earbuds.
Nice. I'm not familiar, but how are they? How do we sound on them?
I really like the Galaxy earbuds. Like I wouldn't buy them, but I found them in cars at work. I'm like, this surprisingly sound really good for earbuds.
I have
They
Pixel
got, like,
Buds and they sound
bass
like butt.
they got bass and everything. I was like, dang. I was very surprised.
I have Soundcore earbuds and they're earbuds. I love my Plantronics headphones.
Painting pictures. Like an arena. Oh wow. Those headphones must be amazing.
Oh yeah.
We're actually in an arena. We're just green screened
Yeah, we're-
in a basement.
Yeah, we're in an actual arena. Yeah. Just doesn't look like it because we've photoshopped in the background a little bit.
Screened everything.
You wanna do Mango a second time?
Let's go.
Do it.
Raspberries in the strawberry ice cream in the afternoon.
I know, it's like
I
these drums
don't
sound
know
suspiciously
what
good,
symphony.
considering we never like tune them or mess with them. They just
You tune them, don't you?
I haven't in a
He
good
doesn't
while.
do the toms much. He does the
just
the
kinda leave
snare.
Yeah, the toms sound.
I haven't
pretty
really
solid.
touched the snare either.
Oh, and I was gonna say earlier that the way that I play this song and sing it at the same time, I have to close my eyes.
Yeah, you gotta block out all. Your brain needs all of its processing power for that. I get it.
Yeah.
There's just a lot going on in this song at any given time.
Yeah, there's a lot of these subtle. There's a lot of subtly complex parts in this song.
Yeah, the next one is worse.
It's
I'm
definitely
sorry.
one that I have to. It's definitely one you have to like think about. Like that I actually have to like think about a little bit. Not too much, but like you have to You have to pay more attention on that one than others.
We should play that one afterwards.
Oh, we're gonna.
Oh, we're gonna. Lord.
Carl thinks the bass sounds good too. Yeah, Carl's easy to please. I like your new headphones. I think we should recommend that everyone out there listening right now get the Bose Quiet Comfort headphones. We will sound like we're in an arena. You're gonna love it.
And Bose, if you're out there,
Sponsor us.
hook us up.
We need your help.
We can absolutely advertise.
We're really broke.
I'll give you 50 cents in my used chewing gum for sponsorship.
What a ripoff.
Nope. Anyway.
Oh, all right. Fine. Raspberries in the morning, strawberry ice cream in the afternoon. I don't know why this symphony plays in my head while you sing to me. Don't go far away to some place that I don't know. Don't you know you're my sweet little mango? Don't go, baby. Don't you go to some place that I don't know? Don't you know, baby? Don't you know you're my sweet little mango? Hey, no roca preciosita. Fruta de mi vida, Mariana preciosita, preciosita. Warm apple cider, I don't babe. Maybe on top so we get it right. I'll record all your symphonies. They're in my head as you sing to me. Don't go. Don't go far away to some place that I don't know. Don't you know? Oh, don't you know? No rana preciosita, no fruta de mi vida. Naranja preciosita, preciosita. Hey! Naranja preciosita. Don't you go to some place that I don't know. Naranja preciosita. Baby, don't you know
Thank you, Desi.
You're welcome. I was trying to do that, but I was too far away.
You're like,
Carl's comment.
Did you guys already do separate ways?
No, we're
well,
we're
we
not-
can't. I mean, it's not that we can't do it.
Just tell me which ones to take off.
We can't
the
do
list.
it good.
Take.
Let's do the middle.
Let's do the middle, and then. Yeah. So take off basically everything except for the middle.
What's the other one you're trying to do? We have about enough time for like 2, I'd say.
Moving on.
Yeah. Or.
I thought you were gonna do it.
Oh yeah, that
You
one.
can't write over your songs about feelings.
So I
Let's do the
originally
middle,
had-
and then you can't write over your songs about feelings.
I'm already dropped to.
Hey! Rise yourself yet. Yeah. Yeah, if you that dude. Hey, drummer. No, do you know how to play the opening to No Excuses or Angry Chair by Alice in Chains?
You know how to drum that?
No, actually, I don't think I've actually listened to.
familiar with
I
either
actually
of those.
listened to. I actually listened to Alice in Chains last night.
Dude,
I realized I hadn't like really listened to much Alice in Chains, so I just.
Dude,
started
Black Hole
listening to 'em.
Sun's actually a good song.
That's
I realized,
Soundgarden.
like, oh, you know, I actually kind of like
That's
them.
Soundgarden,
Oh.
but it's related to. It's related to Alice in Chains, though.
Here comes a rooster.
I don't mind Alice in Chains. I like them a lot more than I thought.
Yeah, Kat is it's starting to get me onto Deftones.
Yeah, that's something I need to delve more into.
Yeah, they're good.
All right, let's play the middle.
Ready to party.
Got it.
Done.
Thank you, Carl. Let's see, and I guess we will finish up with.
Can't write over your songs about feelings.
But I could if I wanted.
I often do.
Why sing about death when you can sing about gravy?
I'm gonna make a song called that someday. By the way, I'm probably gonna use it for.
That was an
a
old
TikTok
song title.
gag.
That was an old song title that Nick and I made up for the joke band. It's like, why sing about death when
I
you can
think
sing
my
about
plan is to
gravy?
make like 30 seconds of a song about why sing about death when you sing about gravy, and like make it a legit song, but just about something completely ridiculous.
Make it a minutia.
Everything would be fine if you just twerk. I keep saying that, and no one believes me. Twerk. All right, well, come on over, I guess. We'll get after it here. That's going to make things better. And go over here. We'll show you good twerking. Jesse's been practicing.
Actually, that song was from 2001.
Well, it's even older.
Yeah, that song's going to be 25 next year.
Talk about my girl's
wild.
got him.
All right, you're going to play. Death by Gravy. It's all gravy, baby.
If you have lactose intolerance, gravy can feel like it's killing you sometimes.
Here's a poll.
So glad I don't. I feel
Who
terrible
likes
for it.
brown gravy and who likes white gravy?
I like both.
Me too.
¿Por qué no los dos?
And if you were on a desert
los
island
dos.
and you
Me
had
too, Carl.
a bunch of cooked chicken, would
Me
you
3,
get,
Carl.
which would you
87
choose?
for life.
87.
So, okay, what's the rest of
you
your
guys
What's the rest of your survey?
Do you like white gravy or brown gravy? Like if you were
Por qué
stuck
no
on a
los dos?
desert island with cooked chicken,
And
that
I
was
only
the
get to
only
choose
thing you
one
could
gravy?
eat. Yes.
White gravy.
Brown gravy, because there's probably less.
It's more nutritious and less cream.
Yeah, there's less dairy.
I like the cream.
You guys ready?
This will be our last song of the night. We are Oceanside Hotels.
1, 2, 3.
Beginning to feel a certain feeling.
In a state of
Feel my heart is Man, last night I was not in the mental state to do that last vocal
We
part.
don't. You don't think we're in our 30s? That's a compliment.
You wouldn't have
thank
thought
you.
that? I feel like if you're like, get up closer, like,
Are
really,
you saying that we're in our 40s or our 20s?
Oh yeah, right. Are we?
He's like, I
do
thought
we
you
look
guys were
younger or
at
look
least
older?
40.
Wait, Jesse, how old are you?
33.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So Jesse's
a
not
bit
in his late
younger.
30s. I'm in my late 30s.
I am
I'm
too.
36. I guess I'm not in my late
about to
30s
be
quite
38,
yet. I want my
girl.
mid 30s.
My birthday's in less than a
Getting
month.
close to the. That's cool though.
Yeah, my wife is a half native Mexican.
I'm
Well,
native
40%.
white boy.
I can't remember all of it, but
All right, friends. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yep, we love you all. Keep coming back, please.
Yes,
We
we
love
always
seeing you
love
on
all the
most days.
comments and hanging
love
with you
your
guys.
Yeah, we just comment on
highlight
us and
of
like
a-
talk
it's a
to us.
highlight
Yeah, that's
of
what
our
we
week.
want. Yeah.
Just being able to hang out with you guys.
it
So.
makes our jam session that much more enjoyable. And
So
like,
glad-
Literally, music's only half the reason we're here. It's the other reason is so we can hang out with you guys.
Yeah, it's fun.
we're gonna be playing either way, but we always fucking love it if
Yeah,
you guys
enjoy.
Music is the context, but we're here to hang out.
You're in
Yeah.
your
Early dad band years. Yeah, we kind of are, aren't we?
yeah, but
We're in our like
the band's
late,
been
late
around for a
stage,
while.
late stage
Except for Matt's-
youth band.
Except
We're all
Matt's
like,
the only one with that's a dad.
but we're all
working on it.
we're all dad aged though. So.
That's true. Yeah.
It's true. I'm dad age, but
So
I'm
glad
Jake's
to
a dad.
see-
Yeah.
I am a
Dad.
dad. Yeah. So is Matt. But Matt's a daddy.
Thank you, Carl. God bless you too.
Yeah.
And,
Inside joke.
enjoy your new
Thanks,
headphones.
friends. Have a good week.
Thank you, Carl,
We'll
Mike.
see you next Wednesday.
Not available. Glad you
NP.
guys keep showing up every week. It's
Love
awesome.
it. Thanks, friends. Peace out.
See you next time.
Yeah, that second round of that song that sounded pretty good.
Yeah, I know that one's getting pretty close actually.
I like
It was the same problem that we always have, which is that we just needed to I needed to practice it more. Like